The highest-ranked elected Republican in the country says yes to Donald Trump. But House Speaker Paul Ryan has withheld his support until now. An attorney challenging more than a dozen changes to Wisconsin election laws is telling a federal judge they are discriminatory, embarrassing, and a stain on the history of the state. Oh, Kanye, if you've been on social media the last few days, you've probably seen a lot of interesting headlines about the rap artist. Morning, everybody. We are combing through the racks looking for the hottest budget-friendly costumes of the year. Turning to our top story this morning, a bizarre freeway tie-up. The State Patrol says a metal frame is to blame for stranding more than 20 vehicles, including semis in Eau Claire County. Sanders' campaign tells me voter turnout will be crucial for a win here on Tuesday. And if today is any indication, he does have that momentum. Get this, a man on the run from police sent a selfie to their department because he didn't like the mugshot they used on Facebook.
Yeah, we have an update.
You can grab your pan, you can grab your fish, then you can walk over here to the fire and fry it up. The destruction here amazed both firefighters and neighbors. Just take a look. It's hard to believe that a home was once standing here. You can see there is a sofa turned over. The grand jury has decided not to indict the officers involved in the death of a 12-year-old boy in Cleveland. The deep freeze extending to much of the Midwest. Just how cold did it get? I'm going to say cold enough. Is it feeling old yet?
Yeah, I'm letting out a big sigh for that.
Yeah, well, good morning, everybody, and welcome in this Wednesday morning. Speaking of the cold, let's get right out to Monica. She's on the WEAU patio, and thankfully, she is bundled up. The Eau Claire Children's Museum is all about learning through play. Take this area. This is the kid instruction zone where they can pick up blocks, use their imagination. We're following breaking developments overnight. Police are still processing the scene in California where two heavily armed shooters opened fire on an employee's holiday party.
Police say two suspects, a man and a woman, were killed in a shootout with police just a few hours after the massacre yesterday.
Now the investigation turns to what motivated the couple to commit such carnage.
We are over the
New this morning, the state Supreme Court says it will not take another look at the probe of Governor Scott Walker's recall campaign. The State Government Accountability Board and Milwaukee prosecutors launched the investigation back in 2012 to see if the governor's campaign illegally coordinated with outside conservative groups on issue ads. The Supreme Court halted the investigation in July, ruling such coordination was legal. In August, the special prosecutor who led the investigation asked the High Court to reconsider the ruling. It is denying that request. Arcadia's Mayor John Kimmel has until tonight to decide if he wants a recount in his November recall election. Last week, Arcadia City Clerk Angela Berg told us Kimmel had just 3 business days after the election to make the request. But Berg says Kimmel was given an extension because the office had just finished counting absentee ballots on Monday. Rob Reckwine defeated Kimmel in that special election, receiving 69% of the vote. It's a big day for the struggling Green Bay Packers. After losing 4 of their past 5 games, they face the Detroit Lions tonight, a team on a roll. This is the second game between the two teams in a month's time. You may remember the Lions beat the Packers 18-16 at Lambeau, snapping Detroit's 24-game road losing streak in the process. And that win seems to have woken the listless Lions. Detroit has now won 3 straight. Tonight's game gets underway at 7:25 at Ford Field.
Jimmy Fallon has the Jets on, and he's got the Packers on.
It's still weird to think that Favre played for the Jets at one point, but you know, Packer fans, we always love our heroes.
There you go. Well, still ahead, a commercial has some people changing their holiday plans and now to scoop up travel deals.
Yeah, this one might even have you thinking. But first, Monica's back in with your full Skywarn 13 forecast. She's talking about some warmer weather ahead.
From the Chippewa Falls Marching Cardinals. Hello, Wisconsin!
Some people are calling it the saddest Christmas commercial ever with the darkest plot twist.
But this tearjerker also seems to be warming hearts and even changing some travel plans.
So what do you think? We want to know. Jeannie Mose reports.
It's not exactly bringing joy to the world.
There's a saying, good things come in small packages, but we're about to disprove that with today's Pet of the Week. Homer is coming to us from the Chippewa County Humane Association. So let's meet him. Holly Morrison is here with the big guy. I can tell he is a special one.
He is. This is Homer. He's 8 years old, and he is a Newfoundland, which is a very gentle giant.
Yes, you are.
He is going to be neutered next week. Super, super sweet dog. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a lap dog sometimes, but He's a really great
I
dog.
can see he likes to give kisses, and I think he would probably try to curl right up on
He
your
really
lap.
would.
So friendly.
He's so mellow too.
Okay, take a look at this face. You know you want him. Adopt him. Go to the Chippewa County Humane Association. Thanks for being with us,
Yeah,
Holly.
thank you.